The next step was choosing which production company we'd actually use. After looking into the box office figures, I personally thought it'd be easy to just jump to the conclusion that it would be the best one to pick would be the highest grossing, like overall and average company. But this wasn't the case, because I thought that as Oz is a really low budget film, I wanted to look into the amount it cost for the companies to make the neo-noir films that like the specific ones like the LA Confidential, Brick, Collateral, Pulp Fiction and Seven. And yeah, I wanted to see how much they cost for the films to make. First there is Brick, and it cost Focus Features just under $500,000 to make. Next is LA Confidential, and it cost Warner Brothers $35 million to make. Collateral from DreamWorks and Paramount cost $65 million to make. Pulp Fiction, made by Miramax, cost them $8.5 million to make. And finally, Seven from New Line Cinema cost $30 million to make. As you can see from the figures I have just given, Brick cost a considerable amount less to make than the other films, so that's why I suggested to our group that we would go with Focus Features as our production company. Going into detail a bit more about Focus Features, I looked at their website, and this was a thing they had on their About section, and it said Focus Features and Focus Features International comprise a singular global company. This worldwide studio makes original and daring films that challenge the mainstream to embrace and enjoy voices and visions from around the world that deliver global commercial success. This was taken from, as I said, this was taken from the website, and I think that it suits our film because we are challenging the mainstream neo and film noir genre. And as they have mentioned, they make films that challenge the mainstream film. So yeah, like I've just said, that I think our film would go well with this. Focus Features and Focus Features International, and also Universal Pictures are all part of NBC Universal, and this is one of the world's leading media and entertainment companies in the development, production, and marketing of entertainment, news, and information to a global audience. NBC Universal owns and operates a valuable portfolio of news and entertainment television networks, a premier motion picture company, significant television production operations, and a leading television station group. And it also, obviously, the world-renowned theme parks, Universal Studios. I think that this would be a useful tool that we would be able to use in a way of getting through to a wider audience. As you know, Focus Features may be a small company compared to Paramount and also Warner Brothers and the different production companies like that, but as they are linked to Universal, who are a huge company in the world of film and entertainment cinema, it will mean that the film can be advertised in different TV and news networks, that and this would get the film on a much wider map. Some of the different neo-noir films that Focus Features have made, the two main being Hollywoodland and Brick, but also films such as The American, In Bruges, and Lust Caution could also be seen to have the elements of film / neo-noir genre in their storylines. Just a quick summary then, I think the reason that we should use Focus Films as our production company is because they aren't the biggest production company around, but have good support from Universal. But not only this, their films are reasonably low budget compared to many other production companies, and also their films, which goes well with our film because ours was obviously very low budget and we didn't spend any money on it at all, in fact. I also feel that our film is similar in a way to Brick because just the different how it's put together, it's quite similar, and we try to use Brick as a sort of an inspiration of ours. So the audience that watch Brick will hopefully be interested in watching our film because it's the same production company and also a similar film. Just to conclude then, this is why we chose Focus Features as our main production company, along with our own production company, Black Knight Productions, which I will talk about in a future video.